one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Fields of Mistria. I am the Max of You Trades. In the last part, we kinda chilled out, if I'm honest with you. Just, you know, did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Upgraded my house. That's kind of neat, you know. Just kind of just stuff like that, really. Like, no real... Yeah, I mean, there were probably at least something. Maybe, was the last time the time when we souped up the inn? It might have been. It might have been. I'm gonna be honest, the episodes blur together a little bit. But not in like a bad way or anything. Whoa, the magic seed. Oh yeah, I did say that would start being a thing. Yeah, I unlocked the ability to get magic seeds. Well, I'm quite interested in what that would ultimately be. Anyway, we can also totally get all of these beets taken care of. A beet salad? Yama, yama. No, it's made of fresh, tender slices of beets. I never would have guessed. What about this? A mushroom steak dinner? An oyster mushroom is the meaty, tender centerpiece of the meal? An oyster mushroom? I can't say that I'm aware of anything like that, but apparently that's a thing. Go figure. All right. Oh, that's right, that's right. I mean, I spent a lot of time organizing all of my boxes. You know, here's my bigger house. I'm gonna have to work on actually making it look nicer. But okay, let's actually hold on to some of these here beets. I wanna sell the greater majority of them, but I will hold on to some. For prosperity, or posterity, or whatever the hell the word is, I don't freaking know. Let's see, I need to give that white wine to somebody, and I will wait to plant this magic seed in the next season, and in spring, we'll see what that's all about. Okay, so my animals, did I ever actually let my animals out? I did not. God. All right, well, every last one of yous, come on, come on. Wait, I didn't even go into the barn, I don't, oh my God, where am I right now? Anyway, thick and cozy wool from a sheep, used in a variety of crafting recipes. And alpaca wool, also used in crafting recipes. Ain't that something? There we go. All right, now let's just go ahead and make sure that all of our animals know that they are loved and appreciated, even if their owner is a little bit, you know, scatterbrained and doesn't remember everything all the dang time, you know, and that don't hold it against him. He's doing his best. All right, so there's that, but where is... Ah, there's Sheepy and Alpaca. There you go. I was looking for you guys. All right. I was so distracted by crops and the need to water said crops. Ah, there we are. But yeah, there ain't enough time in the season to grow anything else in addition. So this will be the final pull. I think we'll be able to get the daikon out of this. I'm relatively certain. And I gotta say, I still wish there was like a cancel button, but there just flat out isn't. If you screw up, and that's the end. You know, you just have to live with that fact about yourself. Like, good job, you messed everything up. Live with your mediocrity. Live with your slight errors because you have bad positioning and spatial awareness. Revel and roll around in your own incompetencies. Also, right, I'm gonna need to, like, eat food. Hang on, I've got some beet salad. Oh, the beet salad sucks, as it turns out. All right, well, what about this? Is this any better? Yes, it is considerably better. Huzzah! I also took my my first foray into the world of cooking, and I made some bread. I basically did what so many others did, and I don't know, I made some sourdough starter or something. It's more or less what I did. All right, now. And that will all get planted next time. Quick question, when it comes to spring vegetables, that's a fall crop, that's summer, that's winter. Oh, it's all alphabetized. Does it have to be alphabetized? That sucks. I'm just wondering if I was holding on to any spring crops. I am so prepared with the daikon, I'll tell you that. Onions are a fall crop, strawberry, spring! Okay, I do have at least a spring crop already. It's not much, but I guess it's something. Yeah, a lot of summer crops. It must have been because I didn't have the ability to gain seeds back from, you know, harvesting and watering them when spring was happening, but I did when summer rolled around. That would make a certain large amount of sense, I dare say. If you had told me one new farmer moving to Mistria was going to boost business this way, I would have made it a point to meet you further up the road. Yeah, I am a bit of an anomaly, aren't I, my dude? You got anything of value around here? No, just a bunch of garb. Oh, hang on, you do have lemon pie. I will buy 2 lemon pie. I'd like to get Adeline up to a, oh, hang on, there's Juniper, up to an 8 hearts. Where are you, Junie? Junie, you're up there! Junie! Hey, what up, girl? I need inspiration for a new signature bath scent. Yeah, quick. What's the first flower that springs to mind when you think of me? Shadow flower. Beautiful, mysterious, and resilient. A nice choice. Yo, I didn't mess up. Let's go! I was worried. How are you? I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well, too. As your study of archaeology deepens, you'll begin noticing artifacts in new places. Have you not told me this in the past? No, I know Terithia sometimes fishes them up, and Ulrich used to stumble across them in the mines. With practice, you'll be able to do the same. I mean, I guess I appreciate the words of wisdom, but I'm positive I have contributed astronomically more artifacts to the museum than either of them combined. So yeah, cauliflower. Looking for the freshest, most delicious cauliflower in Mistria. Huh. Well, I mean, I'm about to get some, so good news for you, my dude. Yeah, just wait another day or two. I don't remember how much, but yeah. So nice to see ya. Make yourself comfortable and let me know if I can get you anything. Don't worry, I'll just take some complimentary potato soup. Wow. There we are. Also, not for nothing, we should be vaguely close to Reyna being rank 4. She has absolutely fallen behind in the biggest of ways, and I apologize. Some characters are just gonna end up taking priority. It happens. I really can't thank you enough. The new kitchen is a dream to work in. See, I'm still helping anyway, though. Can't say I'm not. So what the ever-loving hell am I doing? I guess I'll go and talk to Adeline, give her a pie. Let's see, I think the general store might need some new shingles on the leeward side. Leeward? Huh. Might have to come back with my ladder to take a closer look. I mean, I can imagine we might be able to upgrade the carpentry shop, but at the same time, it's owned by 2 carpenters. Why would I need to help them do that, you know? I feel like they've got enough resources all on their own. I'm trying to iron out some wrinkles in the budget. I bet a little treat is just what I need to power through. Oh, well, isn't that incredibly convenient? I come bearing a lemon pie. A perfect treat for the workday. This is exactly what I wanted. No problem, girl. So how'd that do? Hopefully we can manage to get that to 8 hearts before, you know, winter is through. That is going to be the hope. We shall see. And I didn't store any of the goddamn wools. I'm a fool. And not a fool. I can't even make an argument that I got distracted or something. Not now, I have somewhere to be. Oh my God. I keep trying, and this is all I'm ever getting from this guy. The sun is like, awesome. Love a good Sunday. It's Thursday. Also, on topic of you thinking the sun is great, I happen to know somebody with a very stark difference in opinion. Just saying. Take that for whatever value it holds to you, I suppose. Anyway, onwards, horse! I have stuff in my inventory that I don't wish to be in my inventory. Oi. All right, by the time I get used to the new normal of doing exactly what I'm doing, I'm gonna stop playing the game for like 2 to 3 months until it's springtime, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm not gonna remember friggin' anything, man. I'm gonna forget the controls again. That's just how it works around these here parts. Ah, well, it is what it is. There's that, and is this where I put the beads? It is where I put the beads. Hurrah! Also, I'm holding on to goddamn milk! Ah! Why? Maybe I can, I don't know, make some friggin' cheese or butter or something. Just for the sake of making some goddamn cheese or butter or something. I could also upgrade my house again. I could. I mean, I would just need to get some iron ingots, which is far from the most difficult of things, I'm going to be real. Actually, that's a viable thing to do. I could go to the second biome. It seems like I cleared out the entire first one, so that's not nothing. We'd definitely be able to get around a whole lot easier. Okay, there was definitely one thing I was going to do. I was going somewhere for something. Huh, all right, well, Seeing as how I've completely forgotten. Oh, no, I do. It was about cheese and butter and crap. Yeah, well, all right, let's just make some of that. My line of thinking distracted me when I could have turned right over to the windmill. All right, let's make some stuff. All right, I will make 3 butter. And it's going to absolutely consume the ever-loving hell out of my time. Yeah, I need some upgrades on this one, but there you go. I made some butter. And you know I gotta make myself some cheese, all right? I don't make the rules. I simply make the cheese. I am the cheese. I am the best character on the show. Does anybody get that reference? It's gotta be slowly slipping away at this point. My references to 90s cartoons. Unfortunate. Ah well. I'll simply hold out hope. Okay, but that said, I have no need to, like, carry butter and cheese around. I don't have room! Alright, hang on. Now I got more. I got this for the purposes of storing more ingredients, so that'll do. Eventually, I'm gonna have to crack them open to move them. It'd be nice if you could just move the chest without doing that, but no dice. Absolutely no dice whatsoever on that one. Alright. The good news is, and there's much to be had in the way of good news, is that, we could theoretically get 2 hard events, and there's gonna be Friday night at the inn, and there's gonna be at least 1 more date night. So, I mean, like, we've got some good events coming up. Let's see. How about we explore over yonder and see if we can, I don't know, dig up anything of value. I'm not saying we're gonna get anything new for the museum, but it's conceivable that we might be able to at least get something that we could sell. Hopefully it's not just some goddamn clay, because I don't need that. I don't need clay. It's easy to get on its own. Okay, see, there you go, a weightless stone. I can sell that. I can sell that, ooh. And an ancient horn circlet. And an unknown dragon statuette. Okay, so I actually found a considerable amount of things I could sell. Quick question about Junie. I don't think, did she like the circlet? No, she doesn't like, did I ever give her the circlet? That's the thing. Did I ever give her a circlet? I don't know. Eventually, I'm just gonna have to start giving her stuff. Just hand over literally everything I got to her on occasion just to see what kind of stuff she likes. Yo! Angel Crystal Goblet. Okay, all right. I somehow managed to not get any like bone shards or crystal, I don't know, shard mass or whatever that thing is. The junk garbage stuff. I managed to actually get a lot of good stuff. That's just downright stupendous. Stupendous, I dare say. Anyway, everybody hanging out at the inn again. It's just kind of what they does. Right along. Yo, I just wanted to say hi to Junie again. Whoop, hello. Okay, well, hi, Josephine. The inn has been in the family for generations. It's so wonderful to see what it's grown into. I still have a few things to take care of this evening, but since you're here, maybe they can wait. Well, now I have to go in. When I was a soldier, I slept with a spear by my bed. Now it's a fishing rod. How things change. Indeed. Up a bit late, aren't we? Be sure to let me know if you're having trouble sleeping. Everybody in this town stays up until 1 in the morning. Why are you getting on me for being awake at 9? What? Actually, I should check Valen really quick. How are we doing when it comes to her? Okay, we're not going to be able to make any progress with her this go of it, but we can make more of a concentrated effort in the spring. Yeah. Because, I mean, Adeline and Celine and Juniper are all going to be at level 8, so there's not really going to be anything I can do. Let's talk to some peeps. It's nice to unwind with some friends. Perhaps so. The miner's rucksack you brought in piqued my interest. That style of bag was from the time of my father's father, which some people would call a grandfather, I guess. You can tell by the way it's been dyed. Well, I'm glad you know, because I didn't. The unknown dragon statuette you donated is very intriguing. It looks different from the other dragon statues we've come across in Mistria. You think it's just a stylistic difference? It very much could be. Artistic interpretation and all that mess. I was over at the museum. Man, everybody's talking about museum stuff. Saw that mine cricket. I bet it plays a pretty little tune. The acoustics down there must be killer. Yeah, no, that seems likely. Everyone asks for a hot toddy in the winter, but no one will tell me. Who's Hot Todd? What are we going to do with you? Yay, it's me. Hi, Junie again. What's better than mulled wine after coming in from the cold? I don't know. A lot of things, maybe. My, the inn is bustling tonight. It's bustling every night. Everybody in town comes here. I don't know what you're very silly. It's always nice and warm in here, no matter how cold it gets outside. Must be a well-constructed building, but I imagine the company has something to do with it as well. Yeah, but I mean, if there was a draft, it would kind of blow, and we'd probably find another hangout. Anyway, gossip time. Yeah, what else does Celine like? She likes flowers? What? I had no idea. Why didn't she ever tell me? That's insanity. Anyway, what up, cute girl squad? Hello. Oh, hello. My parents were just talking about how Dell is so much like my mom when she was little. It makes me wonder if I'm more like my mom or more like my dad. And who do you think I take after more? I'm sorry to say. My dad? No way! That's pun-believable. Oh no. I was hoping that wasn't intentional. Stop giggling! I wasn't giggling, I was full-blown laughing. That's a giggle. You hungry? The soup came out good today. I already ate some of your potato soup. I don't want to be greedy. You think I'm gonna be a greedy guy and take 2 helpings of free potato soup? I don't think so, missy. No, sir, no, sir. If I'm gonna end up getting any more, I'm gonna have to pay for that. I can only accept so much, accept so much charity, all right? Anyway, everybody get your asses inside. Yeah, so something else I learned that I can do would be planting some grass tufts in here. Then maybe at that point I'd be able to actually close off my fence again. Or at the very least, there could be like a gate or something I could open and close. I'd be fine with that. Whatever. Whatever. All right, am I holding on to anything? Yes, I am. Of course I am. I had all these things I need to sell. And what about this very specific flower? Nature's Bounty. Let's see. And I ain't talking about the clicker picker upper. You know I'm not. There we are. Okay. And I could have given away this damn wine. Hang on. No. No. Just because I forgot doesn't mean that it's too late. I can always dash back on over. Like I said, everybody stays up so freakishly late around here. Here, have some white wine. Oh, this is a great favorite of mine. And it looks wonderful. Can't wait to tuck into it. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Does anybody else that I know of like white wine specifically? I know I got a lot of red wine fans up in here. I don't know nothing about this dragon. Flowers, more flowers. Tea. I mean, granted, it's rose tea, but it's still tea. Anyway, you know, I've been curious. Do you think the shop vendors get some kind of, like, bonus affection to make up for the fact that you can only see them, like, 4 times a month? Because I don't think it doesn't feel like I've talked to Darcy enough to have that much, affection towards the first heart. But still, I should probably put that into practice or something. Anywho, anybody else want white wine? Really? All that gossip I've gotten from you, and I only know a single thing you like. That's crazy. But, you can really tell, the type of characters I focus on when it comes to learning things. Celine. I was gonna say maybe Celine gossip comes up more often than others, but no, I'm pretty sure I just give her a lot of flowers and she likes most flowers. Anywho, you know what, I'm desperate. Is March here? No, March isn't here. All right, what about, Valor, what do you think about why? Oh, well, thanks. Okay, clearly not so much. Here. Oh, wait, I already gave you something today. I gave you a lemon pie. Here, take this. Oh, nice. I've always been fond of our local Mistrian wines. Enough to have it be, like, kept in the thing? Yeah, that was probably already there. That might have already been there. Anyway, yeah, it is late as all heck. I gotta get myself on out of here. I gotta get myself to bed, say hi to my cat. That's what I gotta do. What up, Kragathor? Yes, thank you, Kitty. Very good, Kitty. All right, so we've got Friday. You gotta get down on Friday. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Watch out for a Steve. Yep. When I don't know what to say, I just bring up references to things I enjoy and hope other people might happen to also get the reference. It's a sign of true wit and cleverness. You can tell because I said cleverness. Anyway, pet the kitty, always pet the kitty. All right, whoop, we got mail sign. Let's see, I've just received some very exciting news from the King's Council. Could you please meet me at the entrance to the mines? I suppose I could. I suppose I heckin' could. Let's see, am I holding on? Yeah, I do have more nature bounty. Let's see, yeah, and what about... Am I really not holding on to any holly? It must be in like some other box or something, because that don't make no dang sense to me. Anyway, how you peeps doing? Oh, the peeps are doing well. And see, it works on multiple levels because peeps can come in both bird and rabbit form, of which I have in this barn. See, it makes sense. It's layered. I assure you, I know what I'm doing. All right, yes, give me all the milks. All the milks. As I give you pets. There you go. You guys are kind of stinky, I'm not going to lie, but that's just the barn animal life. You know what? Let's just be thankful that no farming game ever has ever had the bright idea to like, it's like, all right, well, time to spend a 2.5 hours scooping up all of the animal poop and then finding a location for said poop. Thank God, thank God. Everybody knows that nobody wants any of that in their lives. Anywho, all right, we've got even more snow peas. Wow, and I got a magic seed, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, give me all your money. Oh, there's that daikon, nice. Oh, hello, winter stew. A hearty stew loaded with winter vegetables. How very cool. It almost kind of comes off like I don't really need to cook. As long as I mean, it really does kind of come off that way. As long as I plant enough, crops and continue to harvest them, I'll just get food for free. But no. We're still going to do that. I want to master everything that is in this game. And that is actually one of my my long-standing ultimate goals with this. And yeah, I know, it's gonna be pretty time-consuming, all things considered, when I only play this game as the seasons in real life, match the ones in the game, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, 10 heart rank everybody in town, I'm gonna do all of the recipes, and all of the crafts, and all of the everythings. Everything is getting done. And yeah, so, I guess now's as good a time as any to mildly address the fact that eventually I'm going to accomplish all of the game's, story content. And there won't actually be, cutscenes anymore. And I imagine the characters will eventually run out of things to say. If I had to guess, if I had to theorize, I'm gonna assume that springtime, next spring, Friday nights at the inn aren't going to be, as entertaining. They're probably going to repeat the story from last time, if I had to guess. So, stuff like that, and eventually we're just gonna have seen all there is to see. At least until they add stuff. There are updates, roadmap said that, they're gonna add more interactions and more skills and more bits to the quests and stuff. And even after they finally do reach, 1.0 status, it says that that's only the beginning and they plan to do even more. So, I mean, I'm just, hey, yeah, we'll see. But really, it's just me saying that eventually, I doubt an update's gonna happen by the time spring happens. It said, well, maybe. It said early 2026 is when the next update is going to happen. Which, oh my goodness, thank you. Which I feel like is probably going to mean, I don't know, maybe March or April? Which means maybe. But the big update where it's gonna have 10 heart events and marriage and children and all that stuff, that just says in 2026. Late fall at absolute minimum, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was late winter, honestly. Spring is almost here. The sooner the snow is gone, the happier I'll be. The road to the capital has been a trial. Yeah, I bet it has. No. No, I'll go ahead and try and actually get myself some, like, actual, you know, some legitimate, iron ingots and whatnot. Mr. March said if I could bring him iron, he'd make me a sword. I've been saving my allowance for forever to post this. I can do that. I can accomplish that for you. Alright. I mean, I've gifted you cool swords, but like an actual, like, handmade one just for you, that's special. I felt such a connection when I first saw the temple flower in the museum's collection. Perhaps because I'd only ever seen it illustrated in the codex. Perhaps. There's such a variety of produce at the general store ever since you arrived. A veritable cornucopia. How times do change. Well, you know it doesn't change. My desire for more gossip. Hey, yo. Oh. The Night Queen, a beautiful flower that grows in summer. I'm gonna have to get some of that. I'm gonna have to make sure to give her at least one of literally everything on her list at some point. I mean, I kinda like to be able to do that with everybody in town, but that's, I don't know, that almost seems like it might be a little overly ambitious, but I suppose we'll see. We shall see. Although, speaking of Junie, where you at, girl? There you are, hello. Good morning. It's so simple, but it still makes me happy. She's completely and utterly de-thawed in relation to me. She's still Junie. She's still a sassy lassie. She's still sharp-tongued as all heck. But she's so much more friendly, and it makes me happy. I have a bunch of sisters back in the capital. They're always sending me care packages with cookies. I'll save some for you next time. Well, that's incredibly nice, considering we're not that terribly close. All right. Okay, all right. As long as we're mindful and not a complete and utter dum-dum, and I know, that's a tall ask for someone like me, but we should be able to go into the mines and get to work on the second biome. Oh, also, this is also a thing. I forgot that this was a thing. I get so distracted with my small tasks. Ah, I see Adeline has summoned you as well. Hey, what's up? Yeah, what, are we gonna upgrade the mines? I mean, the entrance does look like total butts. Thank you all for coming. I'm delighted to share the King's Council has officially congratulated Mistria on our rising town rank. Mistria is quickly becoming one of the highest ranked regions in all of Aldaria. Nice. What an honor. I couldn't be happier with the progress our little village has made. In addition, the king himself has offered us an opportunity to receive something called a stone refinery, delivered straight to Mistria from the capital. Is that good? I don't know what that is. Whoa. Double whoa. Triple. Let me illuminate. Ulrich, there has been much talk in mining circles of the kingdom's new stone refinery technology. Credible sources say that the device crushes and converts stone, which I have so much of, into other useful materials, such as gems and refined stone. Oh, I do know of refined stone, at least. It would be an enormous boon to have such a remarkable device here. What's the stipulation, then? Now we just have to find a place for it. Oh, now I get why you wanted to talk to us. Indeed, such a device will need its own bespoke workshop. Shall we all take a look inside the entryway to the mines? Yeah, sure. That sounds dope. So, the workshop is gonna be, like, in the entrance to the mines? I mean, that does sound pretty fantastic. As curator of the museum, I would say that construction near this dragon statue would be inadvisable. Mostly due to, you know, the historical value of it. We don't want to break it. I think over here would work. We'd have to, like, dig out the wall, wouldn't we? Isn't that kind of intense, even for us? It's been a while since I've done any mining. This is gonna feel so good. I'm glad to have you on board, Ulrich. You have the beefiest arms in the entire town. Now, I'm no expert on this kind of work, but I have some plans I was hoping to run by you all. 200 pieces of wood, 400 stone, 20 sap. I can manage that easy. And 5,000 tesserae should be enough to handle building out the room and shipping the stone refinery to Mistria. I see. Ah, he must deduce this with his magnifying glass. These blueprints look quite good to me. The addition of a storage chest is a nice touch. Well, you know me. I'm gonna be the guy that does that. That's so cool of you! Yeah, I'm glad I'm least appreciated. Wonderful. I'll set out a donation box outside the mines. I wasn't expecting a mines upgrade, if I'm honest with you. That's crazy house. But yeah, no, I think I've been holding on to a whole lot of sap, and I already have enough rocks, and I might just I might just buy the wood again. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. All right, so where's that biome? I think it's every 20. Yeah, this is where I'll find iron, I think. I believe this is the Ironlands. I've already spent so much time in this place to think that there's still more for me to find. Oh, you know, I never actually found, like, fish. Oh, hey, free sap. I should seriously consider that whole, fishing thing that's so popular with the kids these days, you know? Anyway, but hey, iron ore, and, you know, some free sticks. Every stick I get is something I'm not going to have to, like, you know, buy. So I'm all for it. I am fine and dandy with it. But again and again and again and again, I must remember, it's Friday night at the inn. Do not forget. Very, very important. Very, very important. And it's 1 p.m., and we've got time. We've got time. And I've also got food for days, so I can be as reckless with my pickaxe as I want. I can do whatever the heck I feel like. And I'll be able to make like a huge dent in stone for the mine upgrade just through doing this. Ain't that something? Here, hang on, let me just already chow down. That is so many bugs. All right, fine. You want some of this? I'll get you sea scarabs. If you're just gonna make yourself abundant and lucrative, then I don't see why I shouldn't. All right, thank you. All right, mushroom, I see you over there trying to cause a commotion in this ocean. I won't allow it! I refuse such things. Although you probably have just taken up space in my inventory, which is very, very uncool of you. Ha-ha! Once again, you tried to do me a harm, and it did not work. Another one of these damn sea scarabs. Why are there so many? They're always just chilling out all over the place. Are there any bugs around here that I have not caught once before? The answer is no. I have caught them all. That's good. That's good. All right, let's toss that out. That out. That and that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's good. I'm gonna say that's good. All right. Now, assuming I haven't already found the exits, which I might have because I'm bad at paying attention to things. There we go. Ooh, I got a little improvement in my sword play. Anyway, that's a mimic. And that is the opposite of a mimic. It's actual treasure. Gimme, gimme. Yes, yes, gimme, gimme. Also, a table made out of coral. In case you want a house under the sea. All right. This sounds to me like I have, in fact, found the exit. Or there's just no exit at all. Maybe there was never, oh wait, no, there it is, it's right there. I ran past this. How? How? How am I, oh my God. I have no earthly clue how I am so bad at this. I see you over there trying to cause me problems. It ain't happening. You gonna die, son. You gonna die. And you gonna get caught. There you go, all right. There we are. Lots of iron ore and other such things. And I can refine all of it for complete and total free, so, I mean, rock on, you know? Hup! Here we go. Dang it. Here we go again. There we are. Much better, much better, much better. I care not for the peats. You will not allow, I will not allow that to be taking up space. But good lord! This is the most of any one bug I have ever carried in my entire time playing this game. I look forward to potentially beating that record one day. Alright, I got my eye on the time. I got my eye on the prize. And that is learning about the ending to their romance Dungeons and Dragons game, whatever the hell that's all about. Alright, that's interesting. I definitely hit it once and it was fine. How peculiar. Also, I can't carry glass. I only have a single stick. Man, I was hoping for at least a slightly bit more. A little tiny sliver more than that. There you go, that is the definition of a sliver more. Thank you, bats. All right, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing, you're gonna die. That's what you're gonna do. You don't get control over that. I am the one who is in control of your destiny. I mean, granted, I mean, you could have just not attacked me. Like, if you were, again, I've said it countless times, and I'll say it again. If you were just chill, then we wouldn't have had the problem in the first place. Everything would have been fine and dandy and hunky-dory. But you chose the life of an asshole, and you have to pay for that in kind. Anyway, hello. Please stop being electrified. Ah, that's the opposite of not being electrified. That's just being electrified. What the hell? What the hickin' hell? What the crickin' crap? With the brick, brack, soda crack, and other things of that shellac. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, give me your stuff. Yeah, I see the fish, but, like, I don't have the inventory for anything else. Unless, all I can do is collect more of what I've already collected. But hey, free sap. Maybe, just maybe, I won't have to bother getting any out of my, my storage chest. That'd be mildly convenient is what that would be. I see you, bug. There you are. Oh, that was apparently one that I had. That was not a scarab, or whatever. The sea scarab. Oh, okay. If you'd like to die, there you go. Apparently the answer to that was yes, they would. Unfortunate. They had so much to live for, and this is the choice they've made. Oh, Jove. All right, hang on. This is a little too lucrative for me to ignore. All right, well, I ain't messing with that. There we are. I don't need no monster shells that fell out of a... for some reason, it fell out of a rock, which I guess makes some kind of sense. Makes more sense than falling out of a slime, but still weird. Anyway, all right, that's more than good enough. We out. We out of here. We gonna go to the inn. That's what we gonna do. All right, hang on. Get climbing, get climbing, get climbing. Okay. And let's see. We'll just start by throwing in a bunch of rocks, the small amount of twigs, and small amount of sap. Yeah, that's good. That's a good start. It's a nice, hefty start. Okay, now, just looking at my inventory real fast, I can cycle through all of my things and open up this treasure chest that I never bothered with. Whoop! It's a big pile of rice. Don't worry, everybody. I have acquired the rice. Hang on a second. There's also, because it takes absolutely no time at all. Let's just make as much iron ore or iron ingots as we can. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Very nice. Okay, I'll just hold on to those. There's definitely something I was supposed to do with them. Right, it's for a house expansion. Right. That was the goal. I remember now. Anyway. Hello, every peoples! What is going down? You've all embarked on Operation Lovestruck to save your missing lover and serial dater, Penelope Lovestruck. But things have gone horribly awry. You found Penelope, and she wasn't captured at all. Turns out she's a jerk. She fell in love with the agent of a rival nation and fled because her handler, Hans, branded her a traitor. In fact, Penelope seems quite repentant and torn. She loved Chip Rosewood's reliable experience and adored Annalise's boundless curiosity. She was fascinated by Goldwolf's stories of her barbarian homeland, and she was enthralled by the strength of Rocky's brain. Sigh. She always was a sweetheart, that Penelope, even if she was a six-timer. Well, folks, I think we know what we have to do. Goldwolf hates betrayal, but loves the juicy drama of forbidden love. Goldwolf votes to keep Hans at bay so Penny and her newest flame can escape. I use my powerful brain to headbutt the guy, so Annalise has time to cast a cool spell. The precepts of my magical school demand that I help anyone in need. I weave a spell of memory obliteration on the spy handler. That's absolutely savage, unless Goldwolf objects. Oh, no, Goldwolf thinks memory obliteration sounds delightful. The spell wipes the man's mind a little too well. He's just brain dead now. He's just drooling on the floor. That was a little intense. Anyway, Penelope and her love abscond into the night to start their new life. At least until she's bored again. And it's all thanks to you warriors of the heart. Wonderful, wonderful. I've never done an interactive story before, but you made it such fun. You did a great job, Elise. I didn't think... how many the women of her caliber are dungeon masters? Pretty dang rare, I'd probably imagine. I was thinking about the adventures of Chip Rosewood all week, every week. That warms my heart. And you know, this adventure was largely autobiographical. I see. Wait, what? Somehow, Goldwolf is not surprised. Judy's like the only one who's like, yeah, nah, man, that makes sense. Yeah, no. we know the life you lived, Elise. We get it. Good evening, my detectives. I come bearing good news and bad news. Start with the bad news always. He started with the good news. No. The good news is that we solved the mystery. This painting was indeed commissioned by the late Lord Hawthorne. He was a politician who moonlighted as a clown. His true passion. By God. He hid it from his family, his secret shame. We did it! And the bad news? Utterly worthless. The family is aware of the painting. They don't want it. Yeah, they despise it. I said it was a secret shame. I suppose its descendants want nothing to do with their clownish history. I mean, they're politicians. Boom! So, what do we do with it? Well, the Hawthorns said it was a political liability. They want it destroyed. I don't have the heart to do that, but I don't know, maybe we can bury it? I'll get a shovel. I mean, I'll take it. All yours. This clown was giving me nightmares. This painting is a true masterpiece, each stroke imbued with the melancholy of this mournful clown. A mystery well solved, everyone. Congratulations. No kidding. I'm impressed with all of you. And now I know exactly who to call next time I have a hideous, unsellable painting on my hands. Oh, these stories are so fun. Man, considering how many characters there are and how, you know, wide and varied their personalities can be and the different combinations that are possible, I feel like you could just keep writing more and more stories and just cycle them out each time. There's a part of me that's really hoping that there'll be a bunch of new ones in spring, but I don't think so. We'll see, I guess. I think Hayden's been fit to burst keeping this week's dessert a secret. I can't believe I kept a lid on it. I've been gathering the best of the best ingredients from my farm. So this week we're having golden cookies. Oh my God. Fresh out of the oven. God damn. Golden cookies? The cookies made from only the most perfect of ingredients? The cookies that bring us closest to the divine? Someone catch Island. He looks like he's going to faint from happiness. The only thing I'm catching are these cookies. We are of a mind. Like, don't waste your time on me. Get those cookies, fool. One for Dell and one for me. And one for Dell and one for me. Yeah, you're gonna have to give some to your kid. Yeah, that's pretty good for a cookie. You suck. The richness of top shelf eggs and butter meld to create a chewiness that melts in your mouth. Superb! That's it for Dessert Club, you guys. Now, I think we better leave Island alone with the rest of these cookies. He's having a moment. It's a little awkward. It's going to be a disaster. He's gonna make a mess of everything. Incredibly tasty cookies made with only the finest ingredients. I feel as if I definitely have somebody that wants that kind of thing. Right, like somebody. Like it came up once before or something? I could just give them to Juniper. Although I don't know if she'd specifically like them. But I mean, like, I still feel like giving them to her anyway. We're doing a special version of charades this week. Oh. All three of us are going to give you clues. So listen close. Okay. I'm so mysterious, and everyone's obsessed with me. I'm always running out of money because I'm building barns and stuff. I'm always passing out at 2 a.m. because I don't go to sleep in time. I feel like I'm being called out at the moment. That's me, isn't it? You got it! We must have done a pretty good impression. I mean, half of it, I'd say it was a compliment. We spent all week practicing. I think you guys gave me battle. No, good job, guys. I'm glad you think I'm any marginal amount of cool. Aw, thanks. You're our favorite adult. Well, if that just isn't the ultimate honor among honors. Thank you all. I appreciate that. I'll try to make more of an effort to become your pals. Yeah, Dell's doing fine because I keep giving her swords! But Maple and Luck, yeah, I could definitely stand to do a little more. Oh, she likes the golden cookies. I mean, that makes sense. She would. All right, so is this a good idea? No, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. Yo, Junie, here, take these. Tribute? For me? You shouldn't have. Well, yes, you should have, but thanks all the same. You're welcome, girl. But yeah, no, I don't think that was like a special thing for her. And yeah, I know, it's a really super rare item. Oh, she does love them, actually! Worth. I mean, I guess I could have held on to them until more hard events happened, but what? You know what? Who cares? She earned it. She deserves it. She's worth it. She's worth it. Can I get some soup? I can. It's broccoli cheddar soup. It's some right proper broccoli cheddar. Broccoli cheddar. Broccoli cheddar, y'all. Broccoli cheddar. Anywho, with the ballyhoo. All is right. All is well, I dare say. Let's go, and put our animals to bed. It is late, and I should do something about that. Huh, yeah, everybody. Get your asses inside. Woo! Can't believe I almost forgot that. Ugh. Never again. All right, what else am I selling? I'm selling that and that and these and that and that and this, and also this table. Definitely don't need any of that in my life. Crud cakes. Hang on. Nope. Hang on. I want to ensure something. Let's see. Adeline. Hang on. Get off my horse! Ghost horse! Adeline, take this pie! There it is. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is so generous of you. Thank you. You are welcome. So do I pass out at 2 a.m.? Have I ever done that before? I don't even know. Regardless. Okay. It's just everybody else stays up just as late, so I mean, I don't know what you want from me here. Anywho, do I really want a painting of a clown? No, not especially. But I mean, it makes for a really great memento of an incredibly hilarious situation that I bore witness to. So, I mean, in that aspect, I think it's worth holding on to. That said, anything else? I don't even know. Do I have anywhere else I put glass? I don't know. Do I put it in, like, the crafting box? I probably should, but I haven't, so I won't. All right, yo, Krakathor, thank you for the flowers. All right, woo, I gotta get to bed. I don't want to pass out anywhere other than my bed. Then I'll get a scolding from Valen, and I don't need that in my life. I don't need that kind of that kind of guilt trip. All right. Anywho, that's a big pile of money. 7 sea scarabs, only 140. You're telling me 7 bugs ain't worth 1 table? Please. Well, I guess at least 7 scarabs are worth more than 1 statue of a crab. I guess. How about that? What the heck is this anyway? I don't even know. It looks like some kind of just, I don't know, a workbench of some sort? We shall find out, I suppose. Dun 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 dun, it's date time! And you know we gonna do it. Date, I mean. Anyway, let's go say hi to the kitty cat. Meow meow. Meow meow, we are a kitty. Meow meow. Meow meow, kitty cat. Meow meow. Alright, whoop, hang on, gotta get my mail. Whoa! I didn't realize I'd made so much progress with so many people. When did these even happen? I wasn't even paying attention. If you're free, I could use a shopping buddy. Well, I guess the last episode of Winter is gonna be a beefy one. But alright, maybe let's hold off and at least let one of these happen tomorrow. I could use a shopping buddy. I want to pick out ingredients that'll really wow the judges. Meet me at the general store when you've got time. Sure thing. Wouldn't you know it, my last animal feed shipment had a few extra bags. If you'd care to stop by my farm, they're yours. Works for me. I was wondering if you might like to come over for tea. I freed up some time in my schedule, and I thought we could spend it together. Stop by the manor house if you have time. I will stop. Yeah, Adeline, because it's an 8-heart event and really special, and I like Adeline a lot, we'll have her be tomorrow to help close things out. Okay, so let's also get ourselves some cauliflower. Cauliflower curry! Huzzah! This spicy curry is mellowed by the cauliflower. How fun. There we are. And the mushroom steak. Also, gotta remember to actually give some of this to Holt. That was one of his requests. There you go. Give me your money and give me your food. Give me your money and also your food. Let's go. All right, so how much did Holt need / want specifically? Stone refinery. Yes. Oh my God, so many things. So many things. But no. Where is cauliflower? He just wants 1 and I got 72. Oh, and she wants a shadow flower. I could definitely give her one of those. I could definitely hand off one of them, Zardasai. That said, I'm not gonna bother watering. I'm just gonna let the snow peas do their thing. All right, cool. Okay, eggs, this and that, and that's a capybara whisker. Okay, I'm gonna need at least 1 more of those, then I can make Juniper a little bit happier. Always a worthwhile endeavor. There you go. All right, yes, give me all your essence. I appreciate it. That sounds weird. I don't like saying that. Like, yes, give me your essence. Like, no. Sounds like I'm sapping the life out of their face holes or something. Like I'm freaking Shang Tsung or something. I don't want none of that. I don't need any of that in my conscience. There you go. All right. And yeah, just for the record, I am aware that I have so many different shipping bins. I know. I just like this one. But, okay, we'll just dump all of that. Wait, no. We'll keep 11 of them is what we'll do. But I will dump that in there. Okay. Then, did I let the animals out? I don't think I did. I was so distracted. Rice bags. And we've got some Nature's Bounty all-up-ins. All-up-ins. Let's see. Flowers. So many flowers. And I was supposed to also put the cauliflower in the goddamn box. Good lord. There you go. Okay. And there's that. And we need to go and grab a shadow flower for Celine, obviously. She asked so very politely, and she's been waiting so very, very long. There we are. All right. Now everybody get the hell... No, boy. No, come on. Come on. Okay. It takes a day or two for it to finally stop doing that. There, call outside. There. Okay, thank you. Now, what do I do? What's the sequence of events? Okay, let's see if we can find Celine or Holtz. Oh, right, derp, it's the Saturday market. Completely forgot. Your farm seems to be coming along nicely. I'm impressed. I'm glad you are. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest, pretty mediocre. Got any dragon stats? Got any tips? Yeah, do you have any dragon statues on your property? It's definitely made it a whole lot easier. But no, it's lots of hard work. You know that already. That's what having a farm is all about. I'd say the rewards are more than worth it. Yeah, but I mean, I'm admittedly making a lot of shortcuts happen. Anyway, a cottage garden workbench. A charming cluttered garden workbench. Huh. It do be charming. A beet? Huh. Another one from Holt specifically? All right. Well, hang on. Let me go get one of the beets I've been holding on to. This is why I'm holding on to this mess, people. I mean, also for, mainly for the cooking purposes. But I mean, if somebody wants one and I've got one, I don't have any reason to not give it over. I ain't a selfish lad. Although I am definitely holding on to way too much food right now. Hang on a second. I gotta dump something off. What's roasted cauliflower? I mean, not all of this stuff is also good. Like, yeah, the roasted grilled corn. Okay, roasted cauliflower and that and that. And that. Just get out of my face. All right. Now what's the deal with this cluttered workbench? Can I do anything with it? No, it just looks neat. Huh. I don't have any use for it now, but I could see myself wanting to put it somewhere else later. Where did I put those? There they are. Yeah, put that in there for now. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see that being something I want later. Yeah, okay. Oh, and I could also make a version that isn't cluttered. Oh, fantastic. All right. I'm also holding on to the clown painting for some reason. I forgot to store that. All right, well, whatever. I'm not going back now. I've made a fool of myself more than enough for one day, thank you. Holtz! Here's your beets. There you are. What a good-looking beet. Great work. For a winter treat, you can't beat it. Ugh. The money isn't worth it. Cauliflower, thanks. Fowler really came through with his last shipment to the store, so I thought I'd thank him by whipping up a pot of his favorite cauliflower curry. Cauliflower curry, you say? Hold up. Well, no, hang on. Far more importantly. Yo, Junie, do you think Vera would notice if I infused her hair dye with mana? I just want to see what would happen. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to see what would happen too. What would happen when you dye your hair with magic hair dye? Maybe it'd just be permanent or something. Who knows? All right, so I've already forgotten what it is I came back to do. Right, it was about the cauliflower curry. I have some, clearly. Yeah, no, that's roasted cauliflower. Cauliflower curry! There we go. Bunners. But yeah, no, I mean, I already have so many different food items. I can spare some. Sure, I'm not the greatest of pals with Balor, but progress is progress in all directions. Now, where is he? Well, there's Celine. Here, have a shadow flower, girl. Ooh, this must be a shadow flower. You found one. I wonder how it grows in darkness. Would it be okay if I replanted it in the light? Time to find out. Yeah, thank you. You are welcome. You are so very welcome. Now, let's see. Where are you at, Balor? You like this mess, right? Your generosity is something else. Thanks. Was it actually considered all that good? Oh, it's a light gift. It's not even loved. What a waste. Mary and I were chatting earlier. She suggested I go hunting for older pieces to renew. It does sound fun. Are you just gonna keep on selling the exact same stuff? It never changes. You don't stop fishing, even in the winter? I sure don't. There's all kinds of fish that only come out in the winter. It's true, it's true. That dining table at Miss Mary's booth would make a great fort. True dat, true dat. Mary's got an eye for furnishing a space. She'd be quite the interior designer in the capital. But I want gossip. You know what? I was gonna go with Valen, but okay. What is that? Oh, it's just a coconut. She's a gal of pretty simple tastes, all things considered, isn't she? Halfway tempted to get a bathtub. I'm halfway tempted. I'm gonna be real. Good to see you. My mom has been taking an interest in our roots lately. Apparently her side of the family has been living in Mistria even longer than Hayden's family has, which is a really long time. It made me curious. Did you grow up in the capital or somewhere different? Oh, I'm from farther away than that. I'm so far, it's a long story, don't worry about it. So you're well traveled then. I suppose it must have been the Adventurers Guild that brought you to the capital before you moved here, right? Of all the places you could have settled down, I'm glad you came to Mistria. Me too. I feel like I've really made a little name for myself around here. Maybe I should let Vera style my hair, but it's already so flawless! Oh, it always makes my day when you come to say hello. Yeah, we'll definitely chat a little bit more later. All right. So yeah, we still have 3 heart events, but okay. Okay, let's go do Hayden's. Yes. Yes? Yes. That's what we'll do. Hayden! You said you had, like, free food for my animals? Because, I mean, it's always a pain to get. How have I never heard this song before? And if I have, why don't I remember it? I like it. This is as Harvest Moony as this soundtrack has gotten. I love it. Anyway, this about my letter? No, it's about something else entirely unrelated. Thought so. I got the extra feed stacked by the chicken coop. Word. I need some of that mess. What up, bird? Well, hey there, Henrietta. Have a good day? Hey, Henrietta. I must greet them kindly. Henrietta seems like she's saying hello back. I'm not just gonna say, oh, it's just your chicken. No, I gotta put some respect on that name. I get it. You know, farmer to farmer, getting a mite worried about Henrietta. How so? That bad behavior with March the last time? Oh, that's right, I remember that. That was hilarious. He's not the first person she's acted up with. If I don't nip it in the bud, I'm afraid it's gonna get her in real trouble one of these days at a judging. She could get her blue ribbons taken away. I don't think they can take them away. But it's hard to discipline her. I raised her from an egg, you know? Smartest chicken I've ever had. Heck, smartest animal. I just wish I could show her that the folks around here would like her, given half a chance. Maybe you need to start socializing her? What if we took her on a big day out? I think you might be onto something. Just make that bird more well-traveled. How do you like the sound of that, Henrietta? I'm a bird. It's true, you are. I'd say she's on board. How extensive this is going to ultimately become. I should send away for some books on the subject. I want to do this right. Henrietta is too good a bird to do things slapdash. Fair, fair. I'll let you know when I got the perfect outing plan for her, all right? Ooh, an ooting. I'm all about that life. Yeah, okay, sure. Happy birds! Happy birds. That's nice. Anyway, do I really get some free food out of this? Some free feed? Did I get anything out? I did. I got bags. Bags? Quality feed for small animals can be placed in a coop through troughs or hand-fed. Oh. All this time I could have been making better foods for my critters? And I've been giving them the standard fare? Like some sort of commoner? Why would I do such a thing? So wait, now this is feed for small animals. Yeah, so this, okay. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll stash that away for now then, I guess. Seems like the thing to do. All right, quick questiono, if and you don't mind. Do I already have like 2 iron? Yeah, I do. Okay, boom. That's good, that's good. Then what we're really missing from this whole equation is lumber. It's always lumber. All right, as is customary, I will attempt to acquire as much as I humanly feasibly can. And, you know, I mean, if that ends up not being enough, then it ends up not being enough, and whatever, I have money. Is it so wrong to want to end things off with another house upgrade? Get real mad fancy with it? Maybe in the springtime I'll actually make an effort to interior design a little. I mean, I know I'm notoriously terrible at it. I remember all of the houses I've built in The Sims. They're functional. By God, you sure can say that much about them. But look good? No. Like, I've seen images of people that have been playing this game and the little houses and farms they've constructed for themselves, and they're like these beautifully arranged things. I've seen towns in Animal Crossing that would make your head spin, and I'm just like, how? How do you people do this? I don't understand how this is even remotely feasible. How do you people do this? What is your weird freaky deaky secret? I need to know. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. All right, let's stash that and that. And I found a single rock. A single rock. Do I have any other sticks? I do actually have a decent amount of sticks. All right, so we'll just hold on to our sticks and rocks for the moment. And why am I holding on to pine cones? Why am I doing that? Right. Actually, I can date on. Let me make absolutely certain of this. Let me go save real fast. But yeah, I can date on Sundays, and that is the last day. And it would just be such an incredible bummer if, you know, we don't get to spend time with Juniper on the last day before we have to take another break. You know, I mean, I don't want that. I know it's not a super eventful event or anything, but it means a lot to me, and I think that's worth at least a small modicum of something. All right, so I've got more than enough of all that. I was thinking about going back for sap, but no. You know what? I think the mine upgrade is going to just be something we take care of in the spring. Let's see. What more can I do? What more can I do? Hey, look, check it out. It's all the exact same hairstyles. That don't look good on me. Why can't you just give a long ponytail in the back? It doesn't look, you know, explicitly feminine, like clearly designed to look feminine. The lurker won't stop talking my ear off about the stone refinery. You're gathering materials for it, right? Here. Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I just want to make my brother happy. It's so weird. How did I go so long without knowing you two were brothers? And now I just keep seeing, like, dialogue that just flat out says it. It's weird. Oh, there you are. I made something for you. You did? You don't have to eat it if you don't like it, but you'd better not throw it away. A water chestnut I freaking loved it. Thank you. You're the best. Okay. Anything else? Our produce display at the general store came from Mary's. They're almost 100 seasons old, but Mary restored them good as new. Damn. Damn, girl knows what's up. I guess I could do some running arounds. Maybe. I'm thinking so hard. I just want to make sure that tomorrow is super eventful, and okay, that's 2 hard events. Yeah, 2 hard events, a date, and a house expansion. That's good all on its own. Yeah, no, we'll be able to end this whole session out on a pretty substantial bang. I'm content with that. Let's see, anything else around here? Candied strawberries, candied lemon peel, baked. I have potato. I guess I could. I'm gonna run over to the excavation site, is what I'm gonna do. Let me know if you ever have trouble sleeping. Really? I got a great herbal tea that I think you'll love. Oh, that's very kind of you. Rest assured, I have trouble sleeping. Oh dear God, do I? I sleep like a skipping stone. I fall asleep for maybe like 10, 15 minutes, wake up. Fall asleep, 10, 15 minutes, wake up. Over and over and over again, constantly. It's what I do. I never enter like REM sleep, which is where you get the real rest. So even if I technically have been like laying down and quote unquote sleeping for like 4 hours, which is about the usual amount I end up getting, it's not restful sleep by any stretch. Anyway, whoa! Hey, all right. Shards. I mean, I was expecting shards. Yeah, okay. That's still far more good stuff than I was ready for, so I'm down for that. Where's my damn axe? There it is. Cutting down the trees. Cutting down the trees. It ain't my tree, but I'm cutting down that tree. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't run away. Huh, because you're a tree. Hor, 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 hor. Yeah, all right, that works for me. How did I miss? How do you miss a damn tree, my dude? That don't make any dang sense. All right, so, just taking a look. I could probably get away with this, but no, maybe I need 500. I don't remember the exact number. Let's take one quick look at the carpenter's place and get some hard numbers. Let's get some hard factual data, all right? I think that's the play. And then we'll be able to make sure that we do all of this and not look like an utter fool. At least, an utter fool. There will be some degree of foolery. That's just natural. That just happens. Anyway, home upgrade. Yep, 500 stone, 500 wood, and I actually need, I need 20 iron ingots. I thought I only needed 10. Well, if I remember correctly, it's a good thing I checked. If I remember correctly, I have 6 in my inventory. But I also believe, actually, hang on a second. I gotta get to know you, Darcy. Oh, hi. I'm just reviewing today's sales. You know, there's always 1 or 2 folks who want a nice drink, even when it's cold. Luckily, I don't have to worry about the ice in the winter. True, you can just scoop it off the ground. I mean, who the hell's ever gonna know? Who the hell's ever gonna know? I'm gonna buy a latte. There we are. Thank you. Get a little bit of commerce up in here. Okay, and I got distracted. Right. Balor, you are selling iron ingots at this exact moment. And I think if I just buy 4, then we're solid. I think we're hunky-dorium. We're doing just fine and dandy, ain't got nothing to worry about, so go have yourself some nice candy level stuff. Huh. Always make sure to put the animals away. In you go, you bunch of dorkai. There you go, there you go. I'm gonna stuff a bunch of stuff in the shipping bin, don't you mind me any. You and you and you and you. And you know what? The pine cone too. Out of spite. And, oh. Ah, yeah, yep. I got that right. All right. So I've got more than enough rocks and iron ingots. So I'll just buy a little bit of wood. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. All right. Kragathor and his flower bounty. Good kitty cat. All right. Let's do this. We have got one. Yeah, I saved. Okay. I could save again, though. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can still... If I can't date Juniper tomorrow for any weird-ass reason, then I can just jump back here and just have an end date. Like, hey, girl, let's get some din-din, that sort of thing. I'm pretty sure that's how people date or something. I don't know. Do I look like an expert on that? Do I look like an expert in anything? And if you try to tell me that I do, I'm gonna call you a liar. I don't know nothing about nothing. Anyway, yeah, okay, date's still available. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we got hard events, we got an expansion, we got a date with Juniper, just take care of our animals, and we are gonna be good to go. Hell yes. All right. Oh, hey, the final snow piece. I didn't even water. I guess those were just already watered for, through one of my perks or whatever. Interesting that. Anyway, stash the flowers. There you go. Okay. I believe I'm holding on to just about everything that I would want to hold on to. And I do believe I'll just be grabbing myself some egg. Don't mind me. Yeah, something else I'm probably going to do in spring? Even more animals, honestly. Probably. Maybe even get, additional barns. Maybe if I ever eventually upgrade the carpenter's place, I'll be able to buy, large barns or something. And then maybe, I don't know, make some sort of vague attempt to section off a section of my, of my farm and, I don't know, try to make something that looks nice. Because, I mean, I've definitely made an effort here, but, I mean, my fence plan didn't really work because I didn't have enough food for my horse, my animals and stuff, and my horse. And it's a good horse. I gave him a monocle. She deserves the best, It's just how it is. I'm so sad I should just put the damn shiny beads in here. I swear to God, I'm so tired of getting these things. Until somebody tells me what the hell they're for, I don't like counting them all. All right? It's annoying. Anyway, get your asses outside, y'all. Get your asses outside, you bunch of dinks. All right, and now we stash even more. How many of these beads do I have? I only have 40. How do I only have 40 beads at this point? I feel like I've gotten like 50 bajillion of the damn things at this point. Utter absurdity. Anywho, let's see. I believe I've mastered just about everything that I can master at this exact moment. Unless this was... Oh no, I got this now. Okay, hang on. A dig site will now appear daily on your farm with a new artifact set to collect? Well, that'll be fun to discover, and I guarantee I'm gonna get this, I am going to forget that I did, and then when springtime rolls around, I'm gonna be like, where the hell did this come from? Just watch and wait, I guarantee. Digging up legendary artifacts? More likely, yes. Artifacts now sell for more money? Yes. And biome furniture recipes are now more likely to drop. I mean, I don't really care, but okay, sure. Why not? Ooh, ooh, ooh! Let's see. Animals can now be fed cooked dishes and will reward more shiny beads based on the dish star level. I see. Newly bought or born animals will start at a 2 heart level. Nice. And ducks and horses will sometimes drop extra produce. What's this? The meal time for all meal recipes will reduce by 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. I ain't gonna stress too hard about that. Alrighty. Let's go make sure to at least, say howdy hey to as many people as we can before, you know, we're done for the whiles. It's gonna be a bit before we see everybody again. Like old Hemlock. Business is right up the ends, is right up with the ends refurbishment. We're not raising the prices though. Damn straight you're not. Like the Costco hot dog, it shall never be moved. I'm gonna miss winter. Mom never gets mad when I play in the snow, but she always gets mad when I play in the mud. Well, I mean, one tracks and the other. Okay, snow tracks too, but not nearly as bad. We're on official Dragon Guard business. Inspecting the swing set to make sure it's safe. That's a pretty good thing to do. Don't want anybody getting all hurt, land on their butt, or they could fly too far, break their skull or something. You never know. Okay, if I go in there, I'm gonna have a heart event immediately trigger. So, let's make a mad dash over to yonder. We can actually hold, oh wait, no, if I go in there, a heart event is going to trigger. Mamma mia! What are the chances of such things? All right, then how about we go over here and talk to you guys? Oh Lord, what's going on? Everyone seems hung up on how mysterious Balor is, but if you ask me, he deserves the same privacy as everyone else. I had to ship an anvil once. Never again. Noted. Man, he is the same way with everybody as he is with me. Morning. Let's both find some time to do a little fishing today. No promises, but if I can squeeze it in on my busy schedule, I assure you I will was. All right. You know what I can do? I can just go and get that house upgrade now, and we'll just see it when I go back home later tonight. Like, why wait? There's no special, like, you know, pomp or circumstance about it. All right, now I'm definitely holding on to about 100, so yeah, I only need that many. Yeah, there you go. I'm still holding on to this goddamn clown painting. What the hell? What the hell's going on with that? Anyway, home upgrade. Yo, there you go. Can I upgrade it even more? Yes, although it's going to require silver ingots and a whole lot more stuff. Prices are going up and everything. Very cool though, very cool. I imagine eventually I'd get like a second story or something. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm gonna need a whole lot more like wall. I need more wall. I think they've gravely underestimated just how useful and necessary that exact thing is. Anywho, let's go do some heart events. Yeah. Also, free money. And a request for ice. I know I'm holding on to some, but I can definitely for sure grab at least one more. I think I have like 2 stored away. Yeah, there we go. All right, here's that. Huh! What do we got? Found the freshwater oyster. And all right, you know what? For Torithia, I shall fish. Even though I'm probably just going to get some fodder again. It's usually how this goes. Oh, hey, check out this fodder-ass fish. It's a trout. It's a goddamn trout, it is. It's a travesty. That doesn't work as a pun at all. That was an utter dud. Well, at least it wasn't a chum. No, that's even worse. That's even worse. I don't know how you do it. Coffee's got it tough at our place. Imagine getting mugged every morning. Pain. Anyway, Raina, you chillin'? Yeah. What up, girl? It's been a long time since we last talked. Hey, you ready to do a little shopping? Yeah, sure, why the hell not? I was just telling Raina here, you two couldn't have picked a better time. A fresh shipment came in this morning and I stocked the shelves myself, so you know it's substandard. We got our pick of the place. Let's make it count. Let's go with something local. You got any of those real sour gummy candies? I don't want none of that mess. I don't want none of your candy nonsense. I like the way you think. Now let's see. What you got your eye on this time, cooking gal? I'm very interested in this tomato, apparently. Ooh, these herbs are from Celine's garden. Would you smell that thyme? It does sound pretty goo. Well, smell goo. The idea of sniffing it sounded cool. Whatever. I think we've got our seasoning. Time will tell. But I think you've made a good choice, Raina. Now that I think about it, we actually got a surprise in our shipment today. Was it a gun? I want that. Oh, what the hell's this mess? It's a dragon horn mushroom. We don't usually keep them in stock. Too hard to find. Wow, I never heard of it before. Which would make it kind of a dangerous ingredient to experiment with, wouldn't it? You need a bit of a knack to find them. Nora and I used to pick them as kids. You can't eat them raw, but they're great sauteed, fried, really any which way. Could you deep fry it? I thought I'd just have it as a snack, but it sure does look tasty. I mean, I believe we've found our ingredients. That was superb. Yep, sorry about that, Raina. You two don't leave much room for arguments. Tell you what, that and the thyme are on the house. Thanks, Holt. Come on, I got a little stovetop set up in my room. Let's get cooking. I have to go into your room for this? Why not just use the inns? I mean, okay, if you're inviting me, I'm not gonna say no. It's like the only room I think I haven't been in, at least when it comes to the lady types. Let's see, we really do have like a small kitchen in your bedroom. Why? You live in an inn with a massive, that's really weird, but okay, whatever. Anyway, we really want to focus on what makes Mistria special, so I think something simple but elevated. Dessert is cool, I like that. I bet I could get some pretty good caramelization on this mushroom that would suit a cheese plate. That's not a dessert, but it is cheese. I think she's just kind of in the zone right now. I don't think I'm playing any role at all in any of this. I'm just kind of a casual observer. May I present Dragonhorn Mushroom with Thyme. What happened to the cheese? I thought we were having cheese. Not gonna lie to you, Raina, I'm a little disappointed right now. Oh, and I ate it. It's mine now. Ah, what a I guess you ate some of it too. Okay. Well, I definitely ate that. Thanks for your help. It isn't that much food though, is it? I tell you what, there's a pot of curry from yesterday downstairs. How about I heat some up for us? Oh boy, leftovers! I'm all about that life. There you go. Ah, that's rather nice. Did I get any curry to go? Is that so? No, I didn't. That's a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. Anyway, how are you? But I do miss the summer. We'd both better keep moving if we want to stay warm. Oh, nice. Layden's always going on about making my boat faster, but what I really want is capacity. More fish jerky. That's fair, honestly. I mean, speed is good, and it is important. But I mean, if I had to choose between, carrying capacity, especially when you're like a fishing boat, like obviously one is going to be wanted over the other. Anyway, time for some serious Adeline moments. There's gonna be some romantic tension that I'm going to have to, dissipate. Rather unfortunate. You a busy gal? I mean, you're always busy. Oh, hi, yeah. You're here for tea. I am here for tea, hello. I'm sorry, I must have lost track of time. Let me just finish up this page and I'll put the kettle on. Sure. This won't take 2 or 3 hours at all. Oh no, actually that was rather fast. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting a much longer wait. Now look at this. There we are, 2 hot cups of tea and some fresh made lemon pie. I had to hide it so Island wouldn't get into it first. Oh, well, I don't want to assume. It looks wonderful. Do you really think so? It's actually one of the first things I ever learned to bake. I thought it was the case, but I didn't want to say that. And she goes, oh, no, I mean, I got it at the store. And that would have been awkward. But just saying it looks amazing like that, that leads itself better. He's like, oh, no, because I made it. It's like, well, no wonder it looks great. You know, see, that's how it works. Mother used to take me up to the summit for picnics in the spring. Sometimes we'd pick lemons right from the tree on our way home and spend the afternoon baking together. Island always liked that part. I bet it smelt fantastic. What up, girl? Reminiscing? Can I ask you something? If you'd like. Can't promise a good answer, though. Gosh, it's a bit, stuffy in here, isn't it? Well, you are standing next to a fireplace. Oh. Oh, lordy Lou. Oh, she's overworked herself again. Oh, Madeline. What? What happened? You passed out, you dork. I fainted? Yeah, no, I should probably get Valen. No, I'm fine. It's just a little fever. I just need some rest. I'm sorry I spoiled our get-together. Any time spent with you is good time spent to you. What is that over there? Anyway, sorry. No, anytime we spend together is good time. Don't worry. Would you like me to stay with you until you feel better? Really? I would like that. Why don't you bring our tea up and we'll have it here? I'm parched. Yeah, you do gotta keep your fluids up when you're sick. Don't blush too hard, girl. In another timeline, in another save file, certainly. I gotta give this game serious kudos. Usually when it comes to a farm simulation game with romantic elements, there's like, really honestly, a girl I'm most interested in, and you know, maybe there's another one. It's like, okay, sure, let's shake it up, that sort of thing. But like, in this one, nah, 3 incredibly powerful contenders. That's an incredible rarity. Anyway, that was delicious, wasn't it? I'm starting to feel better already. Thank you for staying with me. Ain't no thing, girl. Thanks for letting me bring this big chair. Earlier, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Sure, what up? Do you think you'll stay here in Mistria? I know it's been hard work, and I'm always asking for your help, but Damn, that's a strong thing, but, nah. I'm here for life. I ain't ever leaving this place. You're my best friend, too. I'm so glad that Mistria has someone like you to depend on. That I have someone like you to depend on. Aww. That's sweet as heck. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about before you go. I want you to have this. Whoa, it's called the Hero's Ring? It's an heirloom that was passed down to me when I stepped in as the town's leader. Legends say it should be presented to Mistria's protector to offer protection in turn. There's no doubt about it. This ring belongs to you. May it protect you always. Well, I'll be god-danged. That's really cool of you. Thank you. Wow, and it's armor too? Interesting. The legendary hero's ring compared to this silver one. Yeah, you know what? I don't care if I find anything better. This is what I'm gonna be using from this point onwards. I'll tell you that. Nice, very, very nice. Okay, things are going rather well. What the heck? Inspect. The fountain adds a peaceful atmosphere to the upper town square. That it do. You can't say that it do not. All right, let's actually wait until it's evening-ish. I'd like my date with Junie to actually, you know, be time appropriate, because I am taking her to the inn and everything. So, what up, Balor? Hayden added a half-dozen books about chickens to his latest supply order. Not sure what else an expert like him is hoping to learn. Oh, there's always more to learn in life. Don't you worry about that. That's a simple fact of the reality. Oh, there goes gravity. And then there's a big pile of dirt. Hooray. There we go. Also a little bit of ice, a little bit of mushrooms. Just grab a couple extra things here and there that are only available in the winter time. That seems like a fun and decent idea. Let's see, more mushies. Give me the mushy. Huh. And petrified wood. Delightful. Of all the things, it had to be the one thing I already had, huh? All right. Any chance you fish want to be interesting? Because you're totally welcome to be interesting if you want. What the heck is this? Snapping turtle? Jesus Christ. That's an interesting thing to find. And also potentially freaking lethal. Don't mess with snapping turtles, yo. Also, copper treasure box. Well, it's no modding treasure box, but it will do. It will do. What do we got? Oh, free silver ingot. Yeah, no, that'll definitely do. I accept. I accept. Also, I think I don't have any more inventory. Yeah, we need to take a detour over on yonder. But let's see. Anything else going on around here? There's always this mess. Always making me do this. I'll collect it later. I just want to see our dragon pal before, you know, it's all done for the season. Hello. Bathing in a stream is natural for a dragon, but the water is colder than I remember. Probably because you don't have scales anymore. It'd be nice to experience the bathhouse one day. A hot bath now holds a great deal of appeal. I bet. Once I get all of these, like, seals completed and opened up and stuff, right? Like, yeah, he'll be able to just hang out around town. I mean, I guess well, I mean, everyone would be like, yo, is that a goddamn dragon man? But, like, I don't know. I feel like everybody in this town is chill and cool. We can eventually tell them about him. Or he can make a better disguise for himself. I don't know, maybe he'll just go full Ninja Turtle and just wear a trench coat or something. It works. It probably worked just fine. I dare say you're probably worrying too dang much. Anywho, oh, my house definitely do I have a second floor? Huh, I guess we'll see. Either way, we selling this, and that, and that, and that. No, I'm holding on to that. This and that. And apparently the snapping, just put the snapping turtle in the shipment bin? I mean, okay, I guess. It's gonna be absolutely horrifying to the person who grabs this stuff later, though. Was I really not, did I not hold on to any glowy berries before? At all? That's odd. Sometimes used in cooking. Oh, wait, no, maybe it's inside my house. Yeah, because it's used as a cooking ingredient, and that's where I keep my... Here's where I'll keep my garbage, is what I'll do. Here's where I'll keep all my garbage. All right, well then here, have this, and where do I keep the ice? Where do I keep the ice? Where do I keep the ice? Where? I don't know. All right, well then fine, I guess I'll put it in there. Here, there you go. And silver ingots for days. Oh my goodness, I don't have much ore in here anymore now, do I? Huh, well, how about that? Such things happen. I want to go in now, but we'll save it. We'll save it. Okay, so... stop this goddamn thing. All right, give me your money. Thank you for your money. I do appreciate a good old heaping helping of the money. I'm all about that. I guess I'm gonna go and grab more glowberries. I'm just gonna forage. Yeah, let's see how much stuff I can grab on the right side of town before I need to dash off to Judy. Thanks again for everything. I'm feeling a lot better now. I promise I'll try and take it easy. Girl, I know you more than well enough to know that ain't true. Anywho, give me your glowberries. Give me your glowberries. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm sure it'll be something. They do give me an awful large amount every time I shake a bush. But I mean, I guess that's just kind of what it always be doing, huh? Anyway, keep it up, Kragathor. I believe in you. Anyway, I'd actually like to invite her before she ends up in the inn anyway, you know? Then it just doesn't feel like oh, hey, you happen to be here too. Let's just, you know, start chowing down or something, girl. Like, no, that ain't gonna work for me. Anyway, what are you two chatting about? I've never seen an emerald as flawless as that perfect emerald on show at the museum. It's simply magnificent. Oh, good evening. Just couldn't resist seeing me one last time before bed, huh? I don't blame you. Oh, girl. I am gonna eat some bread. There you go. I'm gonna eat some bread. And then 7 o'clock. That's a decent enough time to invite a gal out for some food, I think. Yeah, let's rock with that. There you go, come on. There we go. Yeah, let's have an in meal. You wanna take me out for a meal? How quaint. I'll allow it. I know, it's not the fanciest thing in the universe, but come on. Yeah. I also do want to save some dates for, like, you know, other seasons. So, you know, when we get all the photos and everything, she's not in the same outfit and everything. That never stops making me happy. Never stops making me happy. Oh. And I got some breaded catfish, apparently. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, no. But we've got like 4 other dates that we can possibly do. Let's break those up. I know I want to do the beach date at, you know, summer, obviously. So that's going to be a long wait, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. Let's go ahead and just spend our time foraging. Let's just grab a little bit of everything we possibly can manage, yeah? Why not? Even if it's Pete. Even if it's Pete. Yep, give me that ice. Apparently, ice is just one of those things that's not gonna be the easiest thing to come by for whatever reason. Like, no, you can only get that in the frickin' winter time. As if that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. It don't. It's a load of hooey is what it is. Anyway, yep, I'll take that. Oh, you know I'll be taking myself them pomegranates. I'll be grabbing more glow berries. I'll be grabbing more of this, too. And I'm gonna have to make sure to give myself enough time to, put this stuff away. And the animals. In fact, that's probably more than I should be doing. I should head back. But yeah, all right. Bunch of hard events. Date and Juniper. So much, we got a couple advancements in the plot of the game. Nah, this was a very, very fruitful winter season indeed. I am very happy with how it all turned out. Next time, it'll be the spring, and, well, I would imagine we're probably gonna be doing a lot of attempts at customization and stuff. Oh, wait, glass. Hang on, I remember now. Hang on, grab that glass. Grab that glass! Firmly glass it. Wait, what? Is that not, oh. Ah, okay, I knew that it had to be in more than one place. That's all I knew. For certain it had to be the case. Anywho, flowers. Lots of flowers, there you go today. Even more flowers, just you thought you'd seen the last of them, but you were wrong. And everything else is edible, so we'll hold on to those. All right, let's get these animals to bed, yo! Let's get these animals to bed! But yeah, I'll, like, I don't know, try to make my house or my farm look slightly nicer. Because eventually that's just how we're going to be filling out our days, is just doing a bunch of stuff like that. I don't know, maybe at least make a nice pathway or something. I tried once and that just failed horribly. Anywho, let's head inside. Whoa. Yeah, I see. Definitely, oh, I knew it! Because it kind of looked like, oh my goodness. I'm allergic to home expansion. It looked like it was the same size to me, but yeah, all right, so I've just got a second room. Oh, well, nice. Okay, hang on. Let's actually, yeah, there you go. There we go. Kragathor, good kitty. All right, I'm still holding onto a flower, I'm a dum-dum. But that's okay, I'm used to it. Okay, hang on. Berries and pomegranates and mushrooms and, you know, all that good stuff. And then we'll head over here. Oh my goodness. And because I've got flowers, I'll stash that away, and I got a single bar of peat, and I don't need it, don't want it. There you go. Okay. There we go. We'll treat this as a bedroom. I like that idea. Hang on, let me just put up some photos. I should have both. Yeah, there we go. So put up some photos of my freaking amazing girlfriend. Hell yes. Oh my God, you love to see it. I do. There we go. I know it's not much right now, but it will be eventually. I'll at least get myself a lamp or something. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, and with that, I could, like, I don't know, section stuff off, maybe get like a kitchen thing going. That sounds like something that would make sense, right? I'm so bad at interior decorating. I don't know. I'll just do my best, okay? I'll move the ladybug table over here so it feels a little less echoey, you know? Yeah, that'll do for now. And I didn't put any of this mess away. Oh my God. Why am I always carrying around berries like some kind of idiot? Like some kind of utter fool. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And that's gonna be it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the hay right here and now, yo. I super hope you enjoyed vibing out with me in Fields of Mistria again. And soon enough, it will be spring once more, and we will return, and we'll just keep on doing our absolute best around here. Thank you all again for joining me. I'll see you all real soon.